Hi. Are you, I'm guessing, here to interview for the position posted in the paper? Awesome. Okay, so yeah, go ahead and have a seat and we will get started. It'll be just a super quick informal interview. It's not like, scary at all. Yeah. So first of all, in the paper we said that we needed an office administrator. That's technically true. I kind of made up that position because I didn't know what else to call what I do. I just kind of do a lot of different jobs around here, and so I don't know. Mr. Afton let me just kind of make up what my job title is, so I chose office administrator because it sounded fancy. But your official title, I guess, would be office administrator, but really you're going to be like an office administrator, kind of a personal assistant. You're going to do a little bit of tech work, so keep that in mind. I'll go over what your actual responsibilities will be in just a second, and then you can tell me if that sounds like something you'd be interested in. Okay, so first of all, have you ever been to a Freddy Fazbear's Pizza before? Okay, I know, dumb question, right? Like everybody has. Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't want the birthday here, right? It's super fun. Okay, so I'm glad you're familiar with the franchise. So let me go over what your responsibilities would be should you decide to accept the position, and should we decide to hire you, obviously. So included in these responsibilities would be some light janitorial work. Don't get too freaked out by that. It's really not bad. We have a custodian. It's just that if we, have any stains on the animatronics or anything, and we need them cleaned up before, the place opens in the morning, yeah, it'll just be a little light cleaning. That's why I say light janitorial work, because it's not like you're scrubbing floors and doing a bunch of stuff. It's just, little things here and there. If we need you to, we probably won't, though. Does that sound okay? Excellent. Okay. You would also be running errands for Mr. Afton. Mr. Afton is the one who runs this whole business and made all of the animatronics. I'm guessing you know who he is. Good. Excellent. Okay. Which also, if you hear anything in the background, it's probably just him. He stays pretty late at night. I don't know why or what he would even need to be doing. He's probably counting his giant pile of money like Scrooge McDuck. I'm kidding. Please don't tell him I said that. I was just joking. I'm sure he's doing really important stuff. So yeah, running errands for Mr. Afton. Usually it's not anything really big, especially because we work the night shift, and so what's even open? It could be anything from just going to get him a coffee at the local gas station, or there's a 24-hour general store around the corner, so he might be like, go fetch me some rope or something. Don't tell him that I made fun of his accent either. That was a terrible British accent. He would hate that. Yeah, he's gonna kill me. Not really. It's a joke. It's fine. Anyways, so yes, running some errands for Mr. Afton. You would kind of be his personal assistant on the days that you are working instead of me. You would also be doing some filing. Nothing major, just, some light paperwork. Animatronic repairs. Now that can sound kind of scary, but it's not. It's not like you're going to be our main technician. It's just that if the animatronics have some light damage and we don't really want to call in a repairman, you might be called on to make some tweaks, basically. Super not a big deal. Nothing super extensive. I think you can definitely handle it, so is that good with you? Okay. Good. Well, no, they're not creepy. They're that's everyone's childhood. It's Freddy Fazbear. It's fine. Don't worry about it. They're not creepy. Their eyes are a little bit creepy. I'll give you that. That's fine. Let's see. Filing insurance claims would be another one of your responsibilities. We actually have a lot of insurance claims that we file. I think that's just kind of how it is in places like these where you're working with children and heavy machinery. It just is what it is. It's fine. Reporting lost children to Mr. Afton would be another one of your responsibilities. So no, actually, we don't report lost children or missing children or children without their parents to the police. That seems like what you should do. I can understand why you would think that, but our policies and procedures here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza is actually to report any lost or missing children to Mr. Afton, and he will then contact the police. So, I think he just doesn't really want us having to deal with, like, making statements and, you know, things like that. So, yeah, if you find any missing children, just, you know, bring them over to his office and he will take care of them. And then the last part of your responsibilities would be staff morale events. So if you feel like the staff is feeling a little bit down, you can throw them a little party. We can plan one together. It would be really fun. Strangely enough, not a pizza party, though. That doesn't go over super well. I guess when you're around the smell all day, it's just, yeah, you don't really want to eat that. It's understandable. So those would be your responsibilities for this job. Does that all sound okay to you so far? Excellent. Awesome. Okay, so we went over your official title, responsibilities. Okay, benefits. So there's not actually insurance through, you know, Fazbear Entertainment, but you do get one free slice of pizza per shift, as well as one free 16-ounce soda per shift. So that's pretty cool. Pay is just minimum wage. You do get a Christmas bonus though. Not monetary. It's a basket of exotic butters, which is better than it sounds. That sounds gross. I understand that, but it's actually really good. It's growing on me. So there you go. What else? Oh, hours. Okay, so hours, it's just the night shift. It's from midnight to 6 a.m. You might be asked to come in a little bit earlier sometimes or stay a little bit later, but that doesn't happen very often. Let's see. While you're here in the night shift, just go ahead and, again, like, ignore Mr. Afton. He's here a lot, just doing paperwork, I guess, and stuff, so you just ignore him. Ignore the animatronics. They are free roaming, which I know sounds scary. Again, it's not, I promise. It's just, I think it's probably just to keep their, like, joints from rusting. I don't know. I can't really think of why they would need to be free roaming, but that's what makes the most sense to me. But just ignore them, stay out of their way, and they'll leave you alone. It's fine. And yeah, if you hear any kids, ignore that too. Mr. Afton has children, so they're probably just his kids that you hear. Let's see. Uniform. So the uniform is not strict at all. Honestly, the only part that is like set in stone is that it's purple. Mr. Afton really likes purple. I don't know. And you and I actually are not out with the other guests in the pizzeria, so it really doesn't matter a ton what we wear as long as it's the right company colors to keep with the branding. Okay, I just have a couple of questions for you. Let's see. Sorry, my pen keeps dying, so I have to keep on, like... There we go. Okay, so just a couple of questions for you, and then we will be done with the interview. Do you have any questions so far? I guess I should ask you that. Nothing? Sure? Okay, that's fine. If you think of anything, just let me know. Okay, so, first question. Can you lift 40 to 80 pounds with the help of another person? Well, I think it's just on here, like, you know the soda bibs? It's like the soda before it has any carbonation in it. Those things are super heavy, so that's probably why it's on here. But do you think you could do that? Are you capable of that? Awesome. Would you describe yourself as loyal to your employer? Excellent. Mr. Afton is big on loyalty. Are you prone to nightmares? I think that's just on here because it's like you're working with animatronics, and like you said, they can come off as a little bit creepy, and I think Mr. Afton is just really concerned about the well-being of his employees and, you know, just wants to keep tabs on everyone, make sure you're doing okay. Okay, I'll put you down as a not really. Are you or is someone related to you in law enforcement? No? Alright, no, like, uncles in the FBI or, like, detectives for brothers? No? Awesome. Yeah, I know, some of the questions on this questionnaire are a little bit weird, but I just have to ask them, so. Let's see. Please pick which category best suits your fear response. Fight, flight, freeze, or faint? Faint? Okay. Yeah. I think I'm more of a freeze. Like, I think if I see something scary, I tend to freeze up and then just repress it. Like, bury it way down. Although I don't know how you would even know if you were repressing anything. You said faint? Yeah. Okay, sorry. Okay, next question. Would you consider yourself a squeamish person? I mean, you're going to be working with children and food, so that's why there's that question. I mean, again, you and I will be mostly in the back, but just good to know. No, okay. Next question, can you hear them? Sorry, that's not actually normally on here. That was probably Mr. Afton's kids messing around again. They're kind of pranksters, especially Michael. You'll want to watch out for him. Let's see. Next question. Do you feel comfortable stepping into a spring lock suit if we are short-staffed and one of the animatronics is broken? Oh no, it's not scary at all. The spring lock suits are like what we used before the animatronic suits. So they can actually like fit a person inside of them. This will probably never come up. It's only come up once for me. It was super late at night and Mr. Afton asked me to come into his office and, you know, asked me if I would put on the spring lock suit. So I was going to, but then the night guard came and so I guess I didn't need to because somebody else was there. I don't know. Some like just weird things about this job, but it's super chill for the most part and you get free soda. So can I put you down for a yes on that one? Awesome. Would you consider yourself a discreet person? That's good. Okay. I think, you know, like, we're basically the only place around here that does this kind of thing, and I think Mr. Afton just doesn't want anyone stealing his company secrets. Are you willing to sign an NDA? That's a non-disclosure agreement. It just means that you won't say anything about what you see here or here or, you know, things like that. Excellent. And last, are you allergic to bleach? Again, working with kids and food. It's kind of part of the job. No? Awesome. Okay. Well, I think that is everything that I had for you. Did you have any other questions? Yeah, so being Mr. Afton's personal assistant is really not hard. Like, honestly, most of the time what I'm doing here in a regular shift is, like, filing, like, maybe some repairs on the animatronics. There's really not a ton to do. It's really not a hard job. It's kind of cush, which is nice. So for Mr. Afton, a lot of it's just running errands, or helping him out when he needs it. Testing out his new, like, sleepy time candies. That's fun. But I think that's it. So we will go ahead and give you a call in 3 to 5 business days if you have the position. Can you give me a good number to reach you at? I just want to make sure we have the right one. Okay. Perfect. All right, well, thank you so much for coming. You are actually welcome to grab a complimentary slice of pizza on your way out. And yeah, hopefully we'll be in touch soon. Thank you so much. It was so nice to meet you.